morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies without gentlemen, boys and girls, and the in-betweens. What's going on? Skyclad Games back again, and some sim products in here. We got some Simsonn Plus X, the upgraded version, I believe. That's what was promoted. So I'm gonna try and keep it quick and simple. Kids are at home, of course, and it's 3:20 in the morning actually. Right. If I'm not mistaken, like it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:20 in the morning, December 6th, and I got the Simsonn pedals in here, Plus X. Excuse my fingering in here. I just fingered this thing, but yeah, not much what to say. Build quality, it's shit. Not gonna lie. I don't know what people say about it. They could have, these ones in here, they could have used some, countersink them. Pretty easy to do, countersink. Should have spent the same amount of money on these bolts and get them like, flathead countersink, flathead bolts in here. Put this shit so it doesn't stick out. Like, this is idiotic, my opinion. Right, I'm not gonna be using this plate in here. I'm gonna put the pedals straight to, to my rig. But if we go on that thing, they're pretty heavy actually because of the thing. So this is another idiotic in here right now, like the way, and here is just some parts, Chinesian parts. This is brand new, by the way. I just opened, just installed it right now, and it seems like something probably without even putting my feet in it, something gave way. I like this. Anyway, one of the plastics in there, that looks like a spacer or something. That looks like it came from somewhere. Well, I'll investigation later. But for now, at first glance, the metal, it's shit, sharp edges. This one here, like, yeah, I like the pedal though. The pedal plates, I like it. These ones here, I do like the pedal plates. It's not a review, but it's like, me talking caca about the highly praised Simsonns because they're amazing, they're better built than Fanatec, and they're built to last. What I don't think so. So often I'll show it like by hand, right? By hand, just by hand. The flex on this one here. Look at the flexing in here. Okay, now imagine heel toe in here. Couple of months of heel toeing this thing, and I know people will say, oh, I had them for this and that. I don't think this is gonna last for too long, right? $220, not really cheap actually. They're cheaper stuff out there. I just adjusted a little bit the clutch. It's pretty tedious to do the stuff. It's nothing. It's smooth in here, but I don't think this is gonna last too long. They do flex a lot. And travel wise, people say, oh, there's amazing travel. This one compared to my Fanatec, it's like, probably like my Fanatec goes from here, goes way more down, so I have more travel in here, and I can adjust it as I want it. The travel, this one here is not much of a travel. Clutch one, the two-way piston over there, two-way stuff, it's okay. But again, like quality wise, they could have done a better job with this one. They could have countersunk them, the bolts in here. It's not a big problem with here, but again, if you want to keep this plate, they should have countersunk them. Use flathead countersunk bolts in here. Could have been flush, would have been beautiful, but this is just like just a piece of probably they just got a piece of aluminum, a piece of metal, and they just cut it, these edges in here, like really sharp. They could screw you up actually. Like this one could really cut you. It could really cut you, this thing. But yeah, like it's. And if you're gonna say, oh, but you know what, you get what you pay for. There's a lot of people, like 90% of people praise the pedals. They're like amazing and stuff. Again, you spend some extra money on Fanatec V3s. Now I'm gonna compare them with Fanatec V3s because I do own the Fanatec V3s and I had them for 7 years. Zero issues with them, never had any issues with them. This one I even haven't tested them yet, and I saw a piece of chunk of plastic came out of it. So you know, I don't know how long they're gonna last, those things. Probably it came off from back here, probably something. But you know, the good thing is that we have plenty of replacement parts in the shit in here. Again, I'm not you know, downplaying the pedals. Maybe the performance is amazing. It's gonna give me probably like 10 seconds plus on racing. But yeah, comparing with like people talking about these are better than Fanatec and stuff. So again, it's this that's gonna last you a couple of months, maybe a year, or like, you know, you buy something that it's proven that will last for like, you know, at least I have them for 7 years. I had zero problems, and I actually molested my pedals, not only by driving them, but I removed everything. I like, you know, I made it into pieces and I put it back in together, and you know, the thing still works. So yeah, build quality, this one is here, like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna last, like, you know, especially like the abuse. It's casual driving, sure. High performance, like this thing flexes a lot. I don't think like the video will make a just what do you call this thing, like it really, like, it's not gonna make the video because I'm doing one hand in here. But like, how do I, the flexing in here, right? I'm not even putting pressure actually, and that's the flex, that it flexes the pedals. The pedals, it's not flexing from the base, it's flexing this area here. Now imagine heel toe in here, right? Heel toeing in here, you're gonna be pushing pedals that way, right? You're gonna be pushing pedals. The brake is gonna be pushed because your foot, you're gonna be pushing pressure on it a lot, and then you're gonna put pressure on it a lot here. So this one, I don't think, look at it, without even putting pressure, right? And people say they're gonna, you know what, they're good. You review people, the reviewers that they do this thing might be good, like, you know, for one drive, but on long term, I want to see on long term. And I've read on Reddit that this exact problem that people had, that they don't last too long, like people who had these things for some time. So anyway, I'm just blabbering right now in here. Like I said, it's 3:30 as we speak right now. I wanted to make a small video, but I have not tested yet. Tomorrow it's gonna be the driving, so catch me live probably on Twitch. Might be like, you know, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays I'm live on Twitch there, Skyclad Games. And yeah, I'm gonna put them tomorrow on my you know, on my rig and see how it goes. Again, I'm not gonna be using this, you know, I have my own base plate, so, which is, if you don't have it, it's, you know, good to do. But even if you don't have it, probably like, you know, a 14-inch, maybe even shorter than 14-inch aluminum extrusion, 40-20, you know, or 40-40, you can use it in, make a frame and then plaster it onto your rig. This one here, it's, I don't know what, maybe extra rigidity, this button plate in here, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't like these ones in here because, you know what, you're gonna step on it, you're gonna put your heel in it accidentally, it's gonna hurt. And if you don't use shoes, you just what do you call, straight socks or barefooted in here, you're gonna hit. This is not good. I think Simsonn should use, again, Simsonn. All right, I'm not a professional on building pedals, but you know, most of us know how, like, you know, to countersink shit, right? I might do that myself actually if I'm gonna use this countersink, and I do have flat countersink heads, right? And I just, you know, it's gonna be flush, or not super flush, but at least it's not gonna be in here. Like, this is like about 4 or 5 millimeters long. It's gonna hurt if you step on it, it's gonna hurt, and it's sharp bolt too actually. So yeah, again, all of this edge, oh my goodness, all of these edges in here, man. Yeah, all of these edges in here, right? All of these edges in here, there are not something that, you know, I would like. I mean, this is okay, not a big problem here. I'm not worried about stuff. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be fantastic on the rig, right? But yeah, trying, you know, to see these things. You gotta excuse the unprofessional thing, but I am not a professional reviewer or whatever. Thank God. Like, I'll be honest. You know what? I would not accept this one here. I just bought this because, you know what, everybody was praising them. Everybody said, oh, it's amazing and this, and then I see the quality of the metal. It's what it is, right? Now Simnet has similar pedals, Simjack similar pedals. There's a lot of, like, you know, third-party companies that they build exact same pedals actually, and they're about $170 and stuff. And the best part about Simnet, it's compatible with, you guessed it, Fanatec. It's plug it into your Fanatec base, and you know, they they work on your PlayStation consoles and stuff. And also they are planning on releasing shifters as well. For now, they're gonna release a sequential shifter, they said, or something like that, and that's gonna be a plug and play as well and stuff like that. So yeah, there are better options out there. There are multiple options out there. So stop praising something that is, like, you know, it might be decent for performance, but, you know, I don't think, you know, for what you pay, because I would save the money. I would not buy this. This is unacceptable. Again, take what you wish from this video. You know, I have zero affiliate with Simsonn or any other companies. Like, I wouldn't give two shits about being affiliated with anything. If I hurt anybody's feeling from Simsonn, hey, listen, tough love. Like, this video is gonna get hated probably from those who they're gonna see it, but really, I don't give two shits. Not many people might agree with my you know, with my opinions, but I'm pretty sure I'll find, like, you know, one or two people who would agree with it. Again, you can get better. I guarantee you, if you look it up, you can get cheaper than Simsonn in here. I don't know what's the hype about these ones in here. I had to, you know, spend my own money to see the hype, and again, at first look, not really happy. We're gonna see how it goes on, you know, on the performance of it. But allegedly, the book in here, right, it says it's plug and play, and it's a factory set it to 60 kilograms. So I have to, you know, I can plug it into my computer and I can just go straight in. That's what it says in here on the manual. Manual says that somewhere in here. We're gonna go through that thing a little bit. Right, I read somewhere it says that, you know, this is calibrated at 60 kilograms for brakes and stuff, and then, you know, it could be without being calibrated, without downloading. I don't want to download this software for anybody. Risk, no. I honestly do not want to download any software from anything. We have too many softwares already over there. Another one would be necessary. I don't know. I know I saw it somewhere. Oh, plug and play. Okay, here. That's what I've seen. Plug and the players are factory calibrated with the braking force of approximately 60 kilograms. Simply connect the pedals to your PC via the control box, assign them to the in-game, and start racing. It should be like that, like every other product like that. Now, you want to do more, more in-depth calibration, go ahead, install the software. I will install it though, just for, you know, for calibration reasons. But anyway, I'm gonna try and upload the video straight up without any bullshit stuff, any you know, fancy things. It's like, you know, thumbnails or whatever. This is what it is. I'm in the living room right now while everybody's sleeping there. It's late 30, I think, or something like that, and I'm blabbering for no reason. Again, that's my initial opinion, initial disappointment with the quality. Now I put this backwards because, like I said, I just mount it for display reasons. You're not gonna hold it. It's gonna go, again, these things in here. I have a thick, the Track Racer actually 120 thick plate that the pedals, they're gonna get mounted. Anyway, on that note, thank you for watching. I catch you guys on my live streams. Have a good night. Bye.